Ready to hit the trails? While there's no bad time to head for the woods in search of a twisty, flowing single track to run, escaping to a quiet trail system in this time of runner social distancing is a special treat. Of course, if you're going to conquer technical terrain, it helps to have dedicated trail shoes that bite into dirt and cushion your feet against rocks. Trail runners, just like road running shoes, come in numerous variants with something to suit every style and level of running ability. High up the list of requirements for most people will be features and parameters like weight, grip, support cushioning, durability, and decent waterproofing. If you're planning to escape the tarmac and run off-road, make sure you're lacing up a pair of trail running shoes built to contend with everything the wilds can throw at you. To help you find the perfect pair, we have hunted down the finest shoes available to humanity. From flexible and lightweight shoes for smooth trails to tough and stable designs for tackling technical or mountainous terrain, we have compiled a list of some of the best trail running shoes available on the market today. Whether you want a shoe with the best traction, the most cushioning, or the sleekest ride, we have the knowledge to point you in the right direction.
The Bushido is a lightweight trail running shoe providing the perfect combination of responsiveness, comfort, and stability with a streamlined fit, excellent traction, and really great underfoot protection. The Bushido features the Sportiva Friction XT 2.0 dual compound rubber outsole. This has a sticky rubber down the center of the shoe and harder wearing rubber on the sides, which wrap the midsole for increased stability. Also, the 1.5mm 4-foot rock guard provides bomber underfoot protection, while the TPU shanks on the medial and lateral sides of the shoe offer increased stability on off-camber trail conditions. The internal slip-on construction provides a snug sock-like fit which connects your foot to the shoe to the trail around you, while the rear heel stack of 19mm and the 6mm overall drop keeps your foot close to the ground for technical mountain running. The highly breathable air mesh upper keeps your feet cool in the hottest of conditions and dry when you encounter wet terrain. Available now, the Sportiva Bushido can be found in sizes 7 to 13.5 for men and 5 to 11.5 for women.
Today we're talking about the HOKA Pro trail shoe. The HOKA Pro trail shoe is a lightweight, nimble shoe for all runners who enjoy running on aggressive trails. The outsole features uphill and downhill lugs for all types of traction. On the medial side or inside, the lugs are facing backwards to help with traction going uphill. On the outside in the heel, the lugs are facing forwards to help you with traction going downhill. The one-piece upper is a monosock, which is like a booty construction that keeps debris out, and it enhances the fit and provides a glove-like wrap around the foot. The one-pull lacing system allows runners to adjust their laces quickly for the optimal fit. The midsole is made from flight foam technology, which is extremely lightweight and provides optimal comfort. The midsole also has a rock protection plate that guards against jagged rocks and roots. Another great feature of this shoe is the Asics Grip outsole. It provides great durability but also very sticky traction on wet rocks. If you're looking for a lightweight protective trail shoe with exceptional traction, the HOKA Pro trail shoe is for you.
Today we're here to talk about the new MT3. MT3 is a lightweight trail running shoe. Has a few different features here, starting with the bottom. First of all, you can see pretty aggressive lug pattern through the bottom, but still a lot of surface area, so good abrasion resistance and slip resistance. If you look at the total stack height here, the shoe is 25mm in the back, 22 in the front, so a 3mm heel-to-toe drop. This shoe features an Ortholite foam footbed on the inside. The Ortholite foam is a little more resilient, so it resists a compression set or a pack the way you would get in a traditional EVA foam. It's also an antimicrobial foam, so that makes it odor resistant. The shoe itself features a ripstop mesh upper, so a little stronger, lightweight mesh in the upper. And then the ghillie lacing system here just provides a nice security through the midfoot, holding you secure over that platform. On both the medial and lateral side, you can see we've got little drainage ports. The drainage allows water to escape, also allows air to get in. Inevitably, it seems like when you're out on a long hike or trail run, Sometimes your feet get wet, and it's nice to just be able to make sure that that water gets out and helps draw air in to make the shoe dry out a little quicker. This shoe weighs in at just 8 ounces in a women's size 7 and 9.9 ounces in a men's size 9. The new MT3 from Topo Athletic, great for trail running, but also a shoe you could wear for travel. It's versatile enough that you can take it on trails, but certainly with enough surface area that you can wear it out on the roads.
Guys and gals, this is the Speedcross 4. First thing you notice on this shoe is the traction. It's loaded with it. Starting at the bottom of the shoe, we have our premium wet traction Conta grip. The lugs on the bottom of the shoe are 6 millimeters deep and are spaced far enough apart that they do a great job to shed the mud and debris. The SensaFit acts as a big hand to hold that midfoot in place as you're in really technical, loose terrain. Quick lace is going to be 4 times stronger than traditional lace. Conveniently, it tucks right into the lace garage at the top of the tongue. Precision Fit comes from the feather lasting that we use that holds the foot securely in place all the way through the forefoot. This works out really well on a variety of technical terrain where you're hitting a bunch of different angles. It keeps your foot right in place in the shoe. No rubbing, no blisters, no chafing. The Speedcross 4 also features anti-debris mesh. It's a tightly knit mesh that does a great job of keeping debris and mud from pouring right into the shoe. Furthermore, the rubber toe bumper on here does a great job of protecting your toes when you start kicking roots and rocks. On the inside of the shoe, we have our Ortholite sock liner. It's a memory foam that does a great job of keeping the foot comfortable every time you put the shoe on. The Speedcross 4 is also available in Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex is a waterproof, breathable membrane that does a great job of keeping your foot nice and dry in really sloppy and muddy conditions. This shoe is also available in Salomon. Salomon is a unique take on water resistance protection. What that means is as you step into a puddle and water splashes your toe, no water comes in. When you're going through wet grass, it's keeping your foot nice and dry. This is what I jokingly refer to as our mullet technology. It's business in the front, party in the back. The Speedcross 4 is also available in wide. When the conditions are bad, this has become my go-to shoe. It offers so much traction in loose, muddy, wet terrain. There's nothing better than the Speedcross 4.
Here to tell you about the brand new Peregrine ISO. Now the Peregrine ISO is our go-to trail shoe. It works for so many conditions and so many surfaces. It's our most popular trail shoe year after year. We've made some great changes to the update for this season. First of all, starting with the upper, this is the first season the Peregrine has ISOFIT. So we have that trail-specific ISOFIT right there in the midfoot. That's going to give you great hold, great reliability, and really help guide the foot for each unique runner right where you need it most, right in the midfoot. On the midsole, we have a full-length power foam midsole with 3 millimeters of Ever-Run topsole. So you're going to get great cushioning, great push-through protection, but also that just amount of guidance courtesy of that Ever-Run topsole. As we move to the outsole, this is really the hero of the Peregrine series. We have a full-length Power Track outsole that we space out the lugs to give you optimal grip. So it has just enough pliability to allow for movement on the trails, but has exceptional grip across wet, dry surfaces. No matter what the conditions, the Peregrine ISO's outsole is going to have exceptional grip wherever you go. Across the upper, we add more reinforcement in the heel and the forefoot just to protect you on the trails, and also use a reinforced mesh to give you just enough durability while also allowing for a lot of flexibility.
I'm excited to introduce the Speedgoat 4. The important things about Speedgoat 4 to be aware of: tighter weave in the upper. So this is going to be a bit more resilient. There's going to be a bit of a tougher upper on foot. You've got pretty much identical platform to the Speedgoat 3, except that we've filled rather than deepened. So we've filled this concavity under the heel a little bit. In the previous iteration, if you tried really, really hard and landed your heel right on top of a pointy rock, you might have been somewhat aware that you were landing on something. But really, there was not much to fix in this outsole at all, which is tribute to the design and development team. Minor adjustments. You may be able to see just here, we have a little bit of stepping on the front of the lugs. So that's that Vibram Mega Grip super sticky outsole compound that we've been using for our high performance trail options. And what that increased surface area on these lugs is going to do, as far as I'm concerned, is increase surface contact, which is going to mean more grip, and it is also going to help shed mud. So we'll see how that performs, but that is the expectation. That's what some of the wear testers have been giving us feedback on. And that is what I expect this to do. So your classic Speedgoat stuff, a lot of cushion in a very agile, comfortable, lightweight package with superb grip that's deliberately calibrated under the heel for fast, reliable descending. Now going to be available in a wide. So some people have said, oh, I feel like this shoe is too tight. Part of why this shoe fits on foot the way that it does is that its heritage demands a responsive ride. It needs to be working with the foot rather than lagging behind. Excuse me. If you're in a shoe running a long way on rolling flat terrain, you can do that in something with a very loose toe box because you don't need all the synchronicity in the world between your foot and the shoe. If, however, you're in the kind of gnarly terrain that you might want to be in a Speedgoat, you want something that's actually going to work and perform really closely with your foot, hence that kind of a fit. But now, instead of suggesting to some people, as I certainly have, suggesting that they go up a half size if they feel like it's a bit snug, we can put you in a proper wide fit. So 2E in men's Speedgoat 4 and D in women's Speedgoat 4. So you'll have not only Speedgoat 4, pretty sharp looking, very tough, comfortable, high performance trail running, but also Speedgoat 4 wide, which I'm sure there are a lot of feet out there will be very happy about.